Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome, 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 welcome back, welcome back. We're going to be continuing unlocking the quests for Recipe for Disaster. We're going to start with Temple of Ikov and go from there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you so much. So for this quest, we're going to need a U magic or dark bow, and I don't have that. Can I even use that? I cannot. Oh, I can. I can use the U bow. Okay. So we're going to get, I think I have the limpworts. I think they're going to be in this tab. So I have 20. I need the knife. I have a knife. I just need to buy a U bow. So we're going to go to the GE. I haven't played on this account in so long. It's been like 5 days since I recorded my last video, so I don't really remember where, like, everything in my tab is just going to take me a while to get used to finding where all my stuff is again. I've been playing with my sister actually on another account together, and I have my bank completely organized differently, so it's just going to be a little bit rough, but that's all right. I have no law runes. Oh, they're in my rune pouch. All right, gotta go to Barak and buy a U bow. I guess I was buying jute seeds for birdhouses. I'll just do a U short bow. I'm guessing that's fine. So I need to go to Artie. So I'm just gonna bring my tellies with me. Okay, so first we're gonna go to Artie. I need to bring food to fight things. So let's just bring some sorties. And TP to Ardoin. What do I need for Artie teleport is water runes. Got plenty of those. So we're just gonna go ahead and head on over to Lucian. Like I've said before, I don't really know like what is gonna be coming out in Runescape like soon, so I need to update. Maybe I'll make a video where I read like patch notes or like upcoming updates, like I used to read the news posts for you guys, so maybe I'll do one of those soon. All right, let's start on Temple of Ikov. I seek a hero to go on an important mission. I am a mighty hero. I require the staff of Armadil. It is in the deserted Temple of Ikov near Hemenster, northeast of here. Take care, hero. There's a dangerous monster somewhere in the temple. Why can't you get it yourself? The guardians of the staff of Armadil fear me. They have set up a magical barrier which even my power cannot overcome. That sounds like a laugh. It's not as easy as it sounds. The monster can only be killed with a weapon of ice. There are many other dangers. I'm up for it. I shall give you a pendant. Without it, you will not be able to enter the Chamber of Fear. Here is my pendant. Now, I cannot stay here much longer. Meet me in my house across the river southeast from Edgeville. It is next to the so-called Grand Exchange. We're going to go down the stairs. Enter the west stairs. There are the boots of lightness. We got to slash the web. And then we can grab them. I wonder how much it's going to lower my weight by. I'm at 0 now. Ooh. I need to be less than 0. This might not work. Well, let's try. I could always go back up and put stuff away. Let's see. Please? I fell. That was a lot of damage. How do I get out of here? Where's the closest bank? I think probably is just going to be Artie. So we're going to go back to the bank and I'm going to drop some stuff off after I eat a couple of pieces of food. I guess I don't need the knife anymore or the lantern. All right, so we're back here now. We're going to try to walk across the bridge this time. And it worked. And the skeleton could not follow us because he does not have less than 0 kg weight. Now we're going to use the lever over here. We're going to take the lever and use it on the bracket in the other room, in the entrance room. So we're going to put the lever into the lever bracket. I think I can come back and bring food. Put the lever into the bracket, pull the lever. Enter the gate. We're going to search the chests in the ice area until I have 20 arrows. A random chest has the arrows each time. Alright, so I'm just going to search chests for now. Don't see any so far. First chest we get? Nothing. Okay, cool. Next chest. I didn't bring any food, so this is going to be rough, I think. Next chest we get? Nothing. Okay, next. Third chest we get? Nothing. Okay. Number 4 we get? Nothing. Alright, number 5. Lucky number 5. Possibly. Maybe. Oh, we found 4 arrows. Okay, so last one before I die here. Nothing. Okay, so am I just supposed to keep doing it over and over? What am I supposed to do? Do I just hop? Probably, right? I can't because I'm being attacked. I'm gonna go and bring some food. I'm gonna come back. Okay, so I had to hop to so many worlds. I started in one world and then I've gone to 1. So the 1 and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 worlds. And I ended up with 31 arrows. I wanted to make sure that I got a little bit more than 20 because I was not about to do that again. So now I'm just going to go get food because it says after that part, I have to search the lever for traps and then I'm going to fight the guy. So I'm going to bring some food with me. I don't know what I need the limp words for. I'm assuming I need to equip these, so... Oh, I also got a book of knowledge. I got a random event and I forgot to use the book. So we're going to put it in agility because I absolutely hate agility. So any free agility XP, the better for me. So I'm going to get some food. And then we can go fight the fire warrior. I don't feel like I'm going to need that much food. He's only level 84. I'm level 87. But it can't hurt, right? So I'm going to bring probably just some sorties. I also need to eat because I took a lot of damage from those spiders. I think I'll leave one open because I think I need to pick up something. Oh no, I don't. Okay. So we're gonna run back now. All right, now we're going back into the northern room and we're going to check the lever for traps. We disable the trap, pull the lever. Perfect. Now we can go into this room over here and attack the Fire Warrior of Lasarkis. I don't know why I wanted to say Lazarus, but it's Lasarkis. You will not pass. Okay. Do you, I don't have any prayer anyway, so it's not gonna matter. Alright, hopefully we have enough arrows. Fingers crossed. Yay, he died. Okay, so we had plenty of arrows. 27. We still have. I started it with 31, so it means I only used 4. Now we're going to give Winelda 20 limpet roots. I've got you the limpet roots. Good, good. My potion is nearly ready. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Now we shows them our magic. Hold on tight. I don't remember talking to this lady, but okay. Oh, she TP'd me over. Okay. Now we're going to follow the path around the lesser demons until you find a shiny key. Get the shiny key, and then we're going to press on some door. Push on the wall. Oh, okay, over here. Ooh, there's a Staff of Armadil. You can now choose to either help Lucian or to help the Guardians of Armadil. To help Lucian, simply pick up the Staff of Armadil. To help the Guardians, remove the pendant and talk to one of them. I think Lucian was a bad guy, right? based on my knowledge from RS3. So I'm going to remove the pendant and talk to the guardians. Thou hast ventured deep into the tunnels. You have reached the temple of our master. It is many ages since a pilgrim has come here. I seek the staff of Armadil. We are the guardians of the staff. Our fathers were guardians, and our fathers' fathers before that. Why dost thou seek it? Lucian will grant me a grand reward for it. Thou art working for the spawn of evil? Fool, you must be cleansed to save your soul. You're right, it's time for my yearly bath. The guardian splashes holy water over you. You have been cleansed. Lucian must not get hold of the staff. He would become too powerful. Hast thou come across the undead necromancer? It was he that raised an army of the undead against Varrock a generation ago. If you know where he is, you can help us defeat him. Okay, I'll help. So is he close by? Yes. He must be gaining in power again. If you can defeat him, he will be banished from this plane for a while. You will need this pendant to attack him. The guardian has given you a pendant. And this is why I did that, because I believe this is Armadil protection for God Wars dungeon. So I'm going to go to Varrock now. Somehow. Can I not get the Staff of Armadil then? Oh man. I'm trying to think how I can TP to... How can I TP to Edge? I didn't bring anything with me. Blast Furnace and then taking this to G. Oh, I need tickets. Grand exchange, please. Right now I'm gonna go... Oh wait, I need a weapon to kill him with. Have you got the Staff of Armadil yet? No, not yet. Just walk up to him and kill him. You have defeated me for now. I shall reappear in the north. Okay. Whatever you say, buddy. So we got 46 ranged and 49 fletching. So the next quest that we do can be Hero's Quest or Shilo Village. Let's see if I can do Hero's Quest. Yes, I can do Hero's Quest. And I can do Shilo Village too, I think. So we will do those two next. Welcome to another day of RuneScape games. I just finished having my baked oats for lunch and I'm ready to continue on the quest grind. So we're gonna do either Shilo Village or Hero's Quest. I haven't really decided yet. Let's look at the two different quests and decide. Shilo will unlock a new Slayer Master. I don't know if I can even use it yet, actually. No, almost though. And then I believe Hero's Quest unlocks Legends Quest, which I think you need for defenders. Or maybe it's just Hero's Quest that you need for defenders. This quest I don't think is that long. So we're gonna do Shilo Village. And then after Shilo Village, we will only need Hero's Quest, Desert Treasure 1, and Horror from the Deep to get Recipe for Disaster. So we're going to do not Heroes, we're going to do Shilo. Let me deposit my inventory real quick. Okay, so for Shilo Village, we are going to need a spade, a bronze wire. Oh, I don't need that many. I'm just going to do one. A chisel. I think the chisel's in this, yeah. Don't have rope, but I do have money. Lit torch or candle. You will not get this item back. So I need a tinderbox. And then we can buy rope and get bones. Let me bring my melee armor. We can buy a rope from Al-Kharid, and then we need papyrus. I don't know where to get that. Is there like a quick wiki page on here? I don't believe so. Okay, let's look up where I can get papyrus. It's an item that can be purchased from Shilo Village. Can't get there. Ali Morsane. Okay, we're going to Al-Kharid, so we can get it there. Charcoal. What about charcoal? Charcoal can be obtained in Keldagrim. Did I do the Keldagrim quests? I'm trying to remember the name of the quests. Underground City or something? What is it called? Alright, so let's buy charcoal. I just need 201 coins. Now let's go to Alcarid. So we're going to speak with Ali Morrisane. And he is next to the gem trader, Avarice. And then let's buy some rope from Shantae. I'm probably going to buy a couple. And then let's grab some food. Oh, we need bones. Any bones? Or does it have to be regular bones? Like from a man? Or a guard? Alright, so now I got 3 bones. And we need to go to Karamja, so let's just TP. Alright, we're finally here at Mazul Ray. Mazul seems to be looking around very cautiously. He jumps a little when you approach and talk to him. Run! Run for your life! Save yourself! I'll keep them back as long as I can. Why do I need to run? Your very life is in danger. Rashilia has returned and we are all doomed. Rashilia? Who is she? Rashilia is the queen of the dead. She has returned and has brought a plague of undead with her. They now occupy our village and we have them trapped. I warn people like yourself to stay away. What can we do? We're doing all we can to keep the undead at bay. The village is covered in a deadly green mist. If you go into the village, a terrible sickness will befall you. And the undead are even stronger beyond the gates. My guess is that it has something to do with the legend of Rashilia. But you would need to talk to the shaman in Tabo One Eye Village to get more details about that. I really have to go now and fight these undead. I'll go and see the shaman. Well, that would be helpful, Buana. If you're sure you want to go, you can take a wampum belt to him for me. It will give the shaman, Trufidus, the story of our problems down here. Are you sure you want to go? Yes, I'm sure, and I'll take the wampum belt to Trufidus. I would be very grateful if you did. Here, take this. Mazul gives you a wampum belt. Please, can you give it to Trufidus? He may be able to give you extra details on the legend surrounding Rashilia. Good luck. Right now I gotta go all the way back up here. My greatest respects, Buana. I have communed with my gods and the future. Looks good for my people. We are happy now that the gods are not angry with us. With some blessings, we will be safe here. You should deliver the good news to Buana Timfraku, chief of Tabo One Eye. He lives in a raised hut not far from here. Okay, but I want to give you this. You show Trufidus a wampum belt. He studies it for a long time. Hello, Buana. This message from Mazul Ray bears bad news. Yes, things do look very bad indeed. Mazul Ray said something about a legend? Yes, there is a legend, but it is lost in the midst of antiquity. The last place to hold any details regarding this mystery was in the temple of Azarun, and that has long since vanished. It crumbled into dust. Why was it called Azarun? It's from an ancient language. The direct translation is magnificence floating on water. But my research makes me believe that the temple was built on land, and most likely between large bodies of water, for example, large lakes. However, many people have searched for the temple and failed. I would hate to see you waste your time on a pointless search like that. I'm going to search for Azarun. What? You must be crazy. That place has passed into myth and legend. It has been buried under rubble for years. It's most likely buried 20 men deep, and it's if you can actually find it. Are you sure you're going to go and look for it? I may be able to do some research into this if you agree. Only I don't want to waste my time if you're not serious about this. Yes, I will seriously look for Azarun, and I'd appreciate your help. Okay then, Buana, good luck with your quest, and remember to stock up well with adventuring supplies before setting off. You never know how useful some fairly ordinary things might be when you're adventuring. I'll hold on to this wampum belt for you for the time being. I'll give it back to you when we have completed this quest. You just use the spade on the southeast Karamja. Alright, so we're going to use our spade on the mound of earth and start digging. You dig a small hole and almost immediately hit granite. You might be able to crawl through it. Use the torch on the fissure. Are you sure? You won't get that item back. You drop the lit candle into the fissure and see that there is quite a large drop after you get through the hole. There is a good anchor point nearby on which you could tie a rope. The lit candle burns out. Some rope might help here. So we're going to use the rope on the fissure. You see where to attach the rope very clearly. You secure the rope well. We're going to search. You see a small fissure in the granite that you might just be able to crawl through. You can see that a rope is attached nearby. Would you like to climb down? Yes, I'll give it a go. Use a chisel on the strange-looking stone to the north. You cleanly cut the plaque of letters away from the rock. You carefully place it into your inventory. Search the cave to go deeper into the caverns. You see that there is a narrow gap through into the darkness. You try to wiggle through. Okay, I can't read it. You have to move on, or else I'm just going to keep getting attacked. Search the loose rocks to the north for a tattered scroll. You can see there's something hidden behind some rocks. Do you want to have a look? It looks a bit dangerous as the ceiling doesn't look at all safe. You start to slowly move the rocks to one side. You carefully manage to remove enough rocks to see a bookshelf. You gingerly remove a delicate scroll from the shelf and place it into your inventory. It looks like part of a scroll about someone called Breverius. Would you like to read it? Yes. Breverius, son of King Danthalas, was killed in battle. His devout mother, Rashilia, was so heartbroken that she swore fealty to Zamorak if he could return her son to her. Breverius returned as an undead creature and terrorized the king and queen. Many guards died fighting the undead Breverius. Eventually, the undead Breverius was set on fire, and soon only the bones remained. His remains were taken far to the south, and then towards the setting sun to a tomb that is surrounded by and level with the sea. The only remedy for containing the spirits of witches and the undead. So now we're going to go to the old sacks to the east, all the way over there. I got a scroll, but I can't read it right now. We're going to right-click search the gallows in this northeast corner. Search the gallows. You find a human corpse hanging in the noose. It looks like as if the corpse can be removed easily. Oops. I meant to hit yes. You find an old sack and place a skeleton in it. Maybe Trufitus can give you some tips. You sense that there is a spirit that needs to be put to rest. I have to go back to Tabul One Eye. Alright, so we're going to bury the corpse here. You feel an unearthly compunction to bury this corpse. You hear an unearthly moaning sound as you see an apparition materialize right in front of you. Spirit of Zadimus, you have released me from my torture, and now I shall aid you. You seek to dispel the one who tortured and killed me. Remember this. I am the key, but only kin may approach her. The apparition appears into the ground where you buried the corpse. You see the ground in front of you shake as a shard of bone forces its way to the surface. You take the bone shard and place it in your inventory. Now we're going to read the other crumpled scroll. This looks like a scroll about Rashilia. Would you like to read it? Rashilia's rage went unchecked. She killed without mercy for revenge of her son's life. Like a specter throughout the night, she entered houses and one by one quietly strangled life from the occupants. It is said that only a handful survived, protected by necklace wards to keep the witch queen at bay. Now we're going to right-click and search the rocks at Carn Isle. And we're going to search the well-stacked rocks. You investigate the rocks and find a dank, narrow crawlway. Do you want to crawl into this dank, dark, narrow, possibly dangerous hole? Yes, I can think of nothing better. You contort your body and prepare to squirm worm-like into the hole. You struggle through the narrow crevice in the rocks and drop to your feet into a narrow underground corridor. Right-click, search the dolmen to the south. Am I going to need to eat for it? The dolmen is intricately decorated with the symbol of 2 crossed palm trees. It might be the family crest. You see there are some items on the dolmen. You find a rusty sword with an ivory pommel. You take the ivory pommel and place it in your inventory. You find a crystal sphere. You take the crystal and place it carefully into your inventory. You find some writing on the dolmen, and you grab some nearby scraps of delicate paper together and copy the text as best as you can and collect them together as a scroll. Pick up the pommel. Use the chisel on it. You prepare the ivory pommel and the chisel to start crafting. You successfully craft some ivory into beads. They may look good as part of a necklace. Put the bronze wire on the beads to make the beads of the dead. Beads of the dead. Now we're going to, I don't know if I need these. Let's read the notes. This scroll is a collection of writings. Some of them are just scraps of papyrus, which look like random scribblings. Would you like to read? The tattered yellow says, and the rest like your mother who is silent in peace of her tomb far to the north of Azarun, near the sea and under the hills deep in the underground to watch all of nature from the darkness of her final resting place. Now the decayed white. Rashilia did so love objects of beauty. Her tomb was adorned with crystals that glowed brightly when near each other. And finally, the orange. The sphere is activated when power of a spiritual nature is expended upon it. This can be very draining on the body. Now we have to search the palm trees northeast of Karamja. Does this take me back up? Yes. Alright, we're gonna go all the way up here now. You reveal an ancient doorway. Oh wait. Use the chisel on right-click search the doors. Oh, okay. Examining the door, you see that it has a very strange lock. You're shocked to find that it seems to be made out of some kind of bone. So we're going to use it on the bone shard to make a bone key. We're going to open the doors with the key. You open the key, enter the doors. The doors close behind you with the sound of crunching bone. Before you stretches a winding tunnel blocked by an ancient gate. Which non-kin dares enter my... Let me squeeze the life from you. Equip the beads of the dead. Oh. Make your way to the gate. We're gonna go down the rocks. And go southwest. And then we're gonna use the bones on the door. Careful not to bury them. Oh, there we go. Let me in. Search the dolmen, ready to fight. I probably should have regen my prayer, huh? You touch the dolmen and the ground starts to shake. You hear an unearthly voice booming, and you step away from the dolmen in anticipation. Hello. Now we're going to defeat him 3 times. Crumble Undead is very strong. Well, that would have been nice to know up here. Oh, I guess it does say that. My bad. Do you even have the spells for... What is the spell for Crumble Undead? Chaos, Earth, and Air. You defeat Nastorul and the corpse falls to the ground. The bones start to move again and soon they reform into a grisly giant skeleton. Where are these 2 marked as places to save spot or something? You defeat Nastorul and the skeleton falls to the ground. An ethereal form starts taking shape above the bones, and you soon face the vengeful ghost of Nastorul. Nazastarul. I was saying his name wrong. Woohoo! Now we're gonna pick up the corpse. You hear a disembodied voice fading away to the distance. May you perish in the fires of Zamorak's furnace. Rashilia's curse is upon you. You see something appear upon the dolmen. Right-click, search the rocks at Karn Isle to enter the caverns again. Can I leave from here? You take the mummified remains of the human female. You feel certain that these are Rashilia's remains. You carefully place the remains into your inventory. I think I have to teleport again. Alright, we're going to search the rocks again for one final time. And go into the dark, dank, narrowing hole We're going to use the corpse on the dolmen and we should be done. For some reason I thought Shilo Village was different. I didn't remember it being like this, but I knew this was a quest, but I just didn't remember this was Shilo Village. You carefully place Richelieu's remains on the dolmen. You feel a strange vibration in the air. You have my gratitude for releasing my spirit. I have suffered a vengeful and evil existence. I was tricked by Zamorak. He returned my son to me as an undead creature. My hatred and bitterness corrupted me. I tried to destroy all life. Now I am released, and I am grateful to contemplate eternal rest. Awesome. 58 crafting. And now we can use Shilo Village when we get 100 combat for Slayer. So on the next episode, we can erase this. On the next episode, we can do Hero's Quest, Horror from the Deep, and I don't know if we can do... Okay, we can do Horror. Can we do Desert Treasure? Yeah, okay. So this one's kind of long. The next episode we can do Heroes and Horror from the Deep. And then we'll see how much time we have in that episode, and then we might be able to do Desert Treasure 1. If not, then we'll do Desert Treasure 1 and some recipe for disaster portions in the following one. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I know it's a little bit short, but we did do a couple of really essential quests. So I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one, the next one. I'll see you later. I'll see you next time. Have a good night.